out to centre ring from Papua New Guinea, trained by the headhunter himself, Billy Mamu, to take on Chris Johson. And as I said earlier, Billy Mamu having fought Mike Zambides on the K1 Max Oceania at the Melbourne Town Hall, and another big fight for him here tonight against a very fast-riding fighter in Chris Johson, Hammer.
Well, Billy Mamu last time out actually fought at a full contact karate bout. No padding, no gloves, and full contact karate. And it was a little unlucky that day, but Billy Mamu, a very tough competitor.
Michael Chavello ringside with the hammer, Mark Castellini. We are joined once again by the super promoter Tarek Solak as the white sniper Chris Johson, originally from New Zealand, now based in Liverpool, Sydney, makes his way to centre ring. And Tarek, some talk about Chris Johson perhaps being approached to fight in the K1 Max soon.
Of course, if he can drop to 70 kilos, that is, he's fighting at 73 tonight. There's no reason why he can't fight in the K1 Max. He's definitely a good candidate, and he's been winning his fights with knockout, so he's got a great body on him. I'm pretty sure we can invite him as long as he can drop the weight.
Okay, let's go across to the king, Billy Fisher.
And ladies and gentlemen, the first of our feature fights of the night, an international super prestige bout, this one in the middleweight class. And coming out of the blue corner, he hails from Papua New Guinea. He's trained by the headhunter, 72.5 kilos. This guy can fight. Let's hear it, ladies and gentlemen, Billy Mamu. His opponent, originally out of New Zealand. He saw the light, crossed the Tasman, now hails from Sydney. 73 kilos, still has that Kiwi in him. He's got the black and white trunks on. Let's hear it, out of the red, for Chris Johson. The referee for this fight, ladies and gentlemen, Mohammed Saharan. And your judges will be Giljo.
Okay, let's listen into Mohammed Saharan with both men.
Okay, any knockdowns, go to your neutral corner, watch the elbows and knees. Okay, let's go. Touch gloves, let's go to your corners.
Okay, we are set for the first round, a middleweight contest for 6x2, Papua New Guinea versus New Zealand. And it's Chris Johson out of the red corner against Billy Mamu out of the blue corner. And Mohammed Saharan about to get us underway. Michael Chavello, Mark Castellini and Tarek Solak ringside. Prince Amir's Global Gateway from L'Avantage 5 Dock in Sydney. We hope you're enjoying the show wherever you're watching, and keep a close eye on this one, folks. Hammer, I've got the feeling it won't go 6 rounds.
Well, Chris Johson is a very explosive fighter, and he looks to be super fit for this one. I don't know if he is going to be able to make it down to that 70 kilo mark. Tarek is already looking pretty lean.
There's always some area where we can chop it off them, mate.
Overhand right there from Mamu. Inside thigh kick from Johson, not connecting. He is trained by Harpe Nuranoa. Includes Mark Hunt amongst his sparring partners. Down there at Harpe is Jim in Liverpool. Dave and all the team in the corner, Tarek.
And if we can't take the weight off Chris, we can put a couple on him and put him against Thibaut Vermes, which I just spoke to Thibaut and he wants to have a 4-fight deal with me, provided I give him good Kanoskan on the 4th fight.
Oh, there you have it, folks. I tell you what, we are getting all the scoops from Tarek Solak here tonight. A Greg Foley win tonight, and he may be on the undercard of Zambides Ozcan on November 30. And how about that? Thibaut Vermes wants a 4-fight deal with the super promoter to culminate in a rematch with Gurkhan Ozcan as Billy Mamu connects with a beautiful right uppercut under the chin of Chris Johson. And this a good start from the PNG fighter, Hammer.
Well, certainly is. He is taking it right up to Chris Johson. Mamu is putting it all down, taking the inside thigh nicely, Mamu, and the outside thigh too. As I said, he fought not a few weeks ago, the Coburg Town Hall, on a full contact Kyokushin karate, or ring karate bout, and he did very well in that. And if you can do well in Kyokushin full contact, you can just about do well in anything.
I'll give you guys one more fresh news. On November 2, we're thinking of staging our first show in Papua New Guinea in front of 50,000 fans in a football stadium.
Well, there you have it, folks. No doubt the headhunter headlining that one, national superstar in PNG. And at the moment, his young protege, Billy Mamu, certainly impressing in the first round against Chris Johson. Nice double forearm guard from Mamu against the high left round kick from Johson. Johnson banging the body and the head into the first round hammer.
Well, Johnson finishing that round very strongly indeed. Earlier it was Mamu who started well. I'm going to give that round an even round. And both boys doing a sterling job in centre ring. Having a look at Johnson just leading out with that lead hook. But Mamu, ooh, what an uppercut he landed there on Johnson. Coming back with the rear hook off it. But putting in a great effort, Mamu, as is our dancing girl.
Okay, we are ready to roll round number 2, and certainly a much more impressive first round from Mamu than what we saw against Mike Zambides in the K1 Oceania, Max. Perhaps a little bit extra weight on his frame actually suits Mamu. And here we go, Mohamed Saharan to get us underway in the second of 6.
All right, go.
Chris Johson trying for his rolling kick at the start of the second round.
I thought it was Peter Graham for a second there.
Rolling heel kick. Nice tagging jab through the guard from Mamu. Smack bang on the nose of Johnson, then the outside thigh kick.
You know, we're talking about all these guys fighting in the K1 Max Oceania next November, but tell you what, maybe Billy Mamu's the first candidate for this.
Wow. Chris Johson now taking it up to him in the red corner. High right round kick. Mamu's guard nice and tight, and he fires out.
The uppercut
Beautiful
again.
uppercut. Here comes Billy Mamu. Billy Mamu. I'll tell you what, Hammer, he is putting on a show here tonight, Mamu.
Well, the little man from PNG is taking it right up to Chris Johnson.
Big uppercuts, just tacking them under the jawbone of Johnson, and Johnson hasn't had someone tag him like this for a long time. And his trainer, the man with a size 14 feet, the headhunter in the blue corner, going off his absolute bow and arrow over there, Hammer.
Well, Johnson working the body now of Mamu in the neutral corner.
And usually when you do fight these islanders, the best place to hit him is the body.
Nice rib shots there from Johnson. Mamu well guarded up over the neutral corner. Beautiful rock-solid guard, but he's got to fight his way out of there again. Clips him with a tidy right uppercut like a diesel piston.
Well, Johnson just digging in now,
Johnson
pushing
won't let
Mamu
him
back
out.
into the neutral corner and just unloading.
Mamu's got to get out of there.
He needs to spin out, tie up Johnson and spin him around.
Into the final 20 seconds now. Mamu's got to move.
Well, Mamu's not fighting too cleverly. He wants to grab on to Chris Johnson, tie
He's
him up, spin
taking
him.
too much punishment now. Chris Johnson all over him like a cheap suit. Beautiful body shot again from Johnson. Then to the head, then to the legs. And down goes Mamu. What a turnaround. One shot too many from Billy Mamu. And here's a punching bag over in the neutral corner.
6.
Gets back to his feet, sucking in the air. And the bell's about to go, and none too soon for Billy Mamu from PNG.
Yes, all right, ready. Go.
Johnson ready to explode him in, saved by the bell
Billy
hammer.
Mamu saved by the bell. I tell you what, I don't know if you wanted to go on with that one. But Mamu, a little bit of inexperience there. Should have gone out of that corner. Chris Johnson just bailed him up and just teed off. Used him as a human punching bag in a neutral corner. Grabbed on the Johnson and spun him around. Would have been a good game plan. Easy for me to say sitting here, harder to do.
I actually thought that Billy was winning that round until he got caught in that corner, and I tell you what, I still think he's fighting a great fight. Let's not forget that he's fighting someone a lot heavier than him.
Beautiful rolling kick to open proceedings in that round for Chris Johnson. Have a look at that hammer.
Something spectacular there from Chris Johnson. We see him try that one up in the Queensland show in the Boonshoe Cup up there. He tried the same tactic, so he's going to keep trying until it works, I think, Chris Johnson. But that's what really did the damage on Mamu there in the neutral corner. Chris Johnson just teeing off.
Well, I've got to agree with Tarak. Mamu was in control of the fight, but he got knocked down, and it is the end of this one, folks. They've thrown in the towel. A TKO win to Chris Johnson. Unfortunate there, Tarak, because like I was saying, Mamu was in control of the second round until he got bundled up in the corner and had no place to go.
That's right, and what I meant before about he's fighting someone a lot heavier than him, Billy Mamu is really a welterweight. He's coming up, and he was fighting at 70 kilos last year. But now he had to come up and fight Chris Johson, which is a super middleweight that's come down to middleweight. So if you look at the frames of both boys, there's a good 6-7 kilo difference. And you know what? I think he's done a great job. Regardless, he's given up on the fight and his legs are punished pretty bad. He's done a great job. I take nothing away from Chris. He's a great fighter. He's a very sharp starter. He reminds me of a bit of Gurkhan Özkan. So I reckon we'll be seeing a lot of Chris and a lot of Billy in the future.
Hammer, another impressive victory there for the white sniper, Chris Johson.
Well, definitely was. Chris Johson, once he gets settled, he does possess some big shots in those hands of his. But Billy Mamu, he has been the surprise package here tonight, landing that jab and the uppercut on Chris Johson. Really didn't give him a chance. But I'll tell you what, all credit to Billy Mamu. And
Hammer, say it just once. Come on, give me a big Mamu, just once.
Nah, not even a little one.
You know you want to.
Nah, no, his name's Billy.
Let's go to the other Billy, Fisher.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner by knockout in just 2 rounds, the white sniper, Chris Johson.
Okay, there you have it, folks. Someone to keep an eye on. The white sniper, Chris Johson, defeating Billy Mamu by TKO. And next up on our card, from La Montage 5 Dock, Denmark's Thomas Ajo against the world WKBF champion Reinhard Bernardo. And once Chris Johson got Mamu into the corner, Hammer, it was all over.
Well, he just unloaded, and you can see him just power kicking those with the leg kicks. There it goes again, just totally smashing that thigh, bruising it up nicely. And Chris Johson, geez, when he gets his aim in, it's all over.